Hey everybody, welcome to a very special Boners episode of the Media Podcast. This Boners episode is going to be tentatively called Too Halo Too Mad About It. This is a continuation of the extremely popular segment where I talk about Halo because I've played it for the first time. You okay? Ian just screamed. I don't know if it got picked up.
Bug's over here now.
Oh shit. Did it get in your water?
No, it was just next to my face.
Oh. So yeah, Too Halo Too Mad About It. This is
mom's Doctor Who mug.
It's my Doctor Who mug.
Sure, fake nerd.
I liked Doctor Who for a phase.
Anyways,
there.
that's not the topic.
Anyway,
We have things to do.
the topic is I played Halo 2, and as I mentioned a couple times in the podcast, I played the entire thing all the way through, and now I'm going to do all of my notes similar to how I did Halo 1. But it's going to be a special bonus episode because the bonus episode of Ghost of Tsushima really performed really well. So we want to see that happen again. So, in case you're wondering, this is going to be full spoilers for both Halo 1 and 2.
Spoilers for a 17-year-old game.
Yeah. So, without further ado, let's jump right in there. Now, these are all notes that I've written down while playing or during playing. Because this is a very fun project for me to do. Even if I dislike the games, I love playing games like this and writing notes. It's very fun. I'm a fucking loser. So let's get right into Too Halo Too Mad About It. Ian.
You know, with Halo, it's probably a really easy way to do it because you can just do the notes for every level. I did write a bunch of notes when I was playing through Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like the Fallen...
Oh, Jedi Fallen Order?
Yeah, Jedi Fallen Order. I wrote a bunch of notes, but my problem is that I got really immersed and didn't know when to stop because those levels are fucking long.
Yeah.
So I would play the game for 2 hours and be like, fuck, I haven't written anything down.
So what I do is the second something hits me, I go, oh, okay, I'm back.
Yeah, but the things that hit me were just the rocket was cool.
Well, let's get...
What I'm saying with Halo is after every level, it's probably easier just to be like, yep.
Pop them in. That's, yeah. And of course, I segmented into levels. So, straight up, immediately, the new graphics are really great. Saber upped their game and managed to make something that captures same but better way more this time. If you remember what I said about Halo 1, it's that outside, the new graphics are nicer than the old, but inside, the old graphics are better because the new graphics try too hard to be something weird.
And also, it takes away the environmental... Not storytelling, but the help.
And the darkness as well.
Darkness.
It was too bright.
Imprisoning me.
Sure. An actual story exists too. Actually makes me want to know what happens. Also, the cutscenes look really nice. Now we're hopping into level 1, baby, which is another cutscene in which Keith David Alien apologizes for the Covenant losing in Halo 1. I was legit confused about how the bad guys were organized and why they want to fight the humans, and now I know. Level 2 is a tutorial and the continuation of that cutscene. Intercutting Chief's Hero's Welcome with Keith David Alien's roasting is a good storytelling 101. Level 3, the actual first level where you shoot things. Animations are better, level designs are better. It's blissfully short, and the music and the visuals of the ships exploding over Earth actually resonates. There's a couple places where you have to do a fight in space, and one of those is on a cool moving interlocking platform. Also, the action cutscene slaps, at least with the new graphics, where he flies the thing. Remember where he flies the thing into the ship?
Oh, yeah.
It's like holding it.
Returning the bomb or whatever.
Send it back to him.
I think, isn't that mission... It's called Return to Sender or something, isn't it?
That's it. The mission's not called that, but I think that's the thing that pops up in the bottom right. You know how things,
the objective?
The little objectives pop up in the bottom right? Level 4. We on Earth, baby!
Wait, level 4?
Yeah, it's the second...
I guess because there was cutscenes.
First two are cutscene levels. I'm going based on what the Master Chief Collection calls levels, because that's how I'm playing it on PC through that. We on Earth, baby. Another good level. You infiltrate and defend a building from a couple waves of dudes before a classic Warthog open area. Movement speed feels a little bit higher in this game.
That also... Wasn't that the first time they had the Goshawk?
I couldn't tell you.
The Goshawk is the Warthog, but instead of it being the chain gun...
Oh, yeah, I think so. I think that's in this level.
The sickest vehicle in all of Halo.
That's in this one or 5. This is because they're kind of right next to each other.
Yeah,
you know?
They go together.
It's like a part 1, part 2.
There's missions like that in Halo 3 as well, where I literally forget that the cool part is not in the mission that I keep saying it is.
Yeah. Enemies are smarter and less bullet spongy, even though I'm still playing on normal. Dope level. Level 5, we still on Earth, so a little bit of asset reuse naturally, but the opening set piece of this level is dope. You drive a tank over a bridge into a massive city, which looks gorgeous in the new graphics and like dog shit on the old ones.
Wait, Is that a city?
Yeah, it's called the area. The level's called Metropolis.
Is there a level later on where ruins where you go with the tank as well?
That's on Delta Halo.
Okay.
Then there's a close quarters section in a tunnel where you use the shotgun. Unfortunately, the shotgun has been given an animation and sound effect nerf. It feels weaker than the first game, even though it seems to be doing the same amount or more damage.
It was. It was nerfed.
Really?
I'm 90% sure that a lot of the weapons that were like really good in Halo 1 turned to shit in Halo 2.
It seems to be doing at this point in the game. It was still one hit killing a lot of enemies. It's just the sound effect and animation were.
You're on normal, so like it would, but
yeah, but I was playing on normal in the first game too.
But like you could do you actually had a little more range with the shotgun in Halo 1.
Yeah, I think so. That's possible. At the ending of this level, has you jump onto an AT-AT and shoot dudes, and the music is classic Halo theme, but more victorious and butt rocky. Level 6. Keith David Alien becomes the Arbiter, and you play as him. I knew the Arbiter was an important character, but I never knew you played as him in this game. That's actually true.
I feel like you play through with him mostly of Halo 2.
It's about half and half.
Really? Yeah. It always feels... I think Arbiter sections are just like... were harder to me as a kid, so like I was on them longer.
A line in the opening cutscene of this level confirms that grunts are children. Therefore, Master Chief and I are both child murderers. This is a weird thing to have in a throwaway line that isn't meant to make you feel bad.
Wait, what do you mean?
Somebody's like, stop acting like a grunt.
Grunts, they're not necessarily children. They're a lesser species.
Or no, they're like, they need to grow up or something. It's weird.
The grunts aren't children. It's that they are just a lesser species to the Sangheili. It's not like grunts grow up to be elites. Elites are... they're different races. I think they were just trying to say you're being a little bitch, because that's what grunts are.
I feel like they're kids. I feel like they're child soldiers.
I feel like if they're child soldiers, it's because none of them are smart enough to live past the age of 3.
Sure. It's a weird thing to have a throwaway line like this in a way that's not meant to make you feel bad.
They're not called grunts, they're called the Ungoi.
Oh, I thought they were like something like that. I thought they were like the... No, that's Star Wars. Never
this
mind.
is one of those things where they never tell you in the fucking games.
It's dumb that the lightsaber has ammo. This level gets just a little repetitive.
You know why they have you know why it has ammo, though.
It's dumb.
It's for the game, because it's overpowered. It's a one-hit kill.
Not always.
On elites, yes it is.
No, on elites, yeah. But on other enemies, it's not.
I think only on hunters it's not.
On brutes and hunters.
Really, brutes?
Yeah. It's 2 to 3 hits sometimes on brutes, unless it's just the game is deciding to miss.
Hit or miss. You don't lose charge on the sword unless you hit something.
Yeah, it's just, it's a sword. It shouldn't have ammo. Swords don't have ammo in real life.
It's an energy sword.
Sure.
It's literally, the handle is producing energy.
Do lightsabers have ammo, Ian?
This is not a lightsaber. Lightsabers are also based off of a crystal that is made to be an infinite source of energy. What the fuck makes an energy sword? Energy. It's plasma.
Anyway, the enemy types in gold armor have big boy health bars for how many they'll have in one room in this section of the game. Oh fuck, the level ends with a sick Banshee section and the music hits maximum butt rock. If we get any further than this, we'll be nearing Crust 40 levels. Unfortunately, it never gets there. I will report that. Level 7. Hey, the Flood are back, and they really aren't scary anymore. This level goes on a little bit too long as well, but I love the part where you cut the cables and the level tilts and starts falling. That's pretty cool. Weird that Keith David Alien doesn't have audio or visual indicators for when you have low health. It made me die a lot. This is actually not true.
Were you just stupid?
No, instead, his audio and visual... Sorry, his visual and audio indicators for him being at low health. His audio ones are super quiet and dip under the music and sound effects really easily. And the visual indicators for being hit are like less pronounced than Chief's. So it got me killed a lot throughout the game. But I realized when I cranked the volume up on the speakers that I was like, oh no, there is a boop, 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 boop sound. It's just so quiet.
Yeah. I knew that. It's just that you've played more recently than me. And I was like, maybe it's not.
Yeah.
You gaslighted me.
I gaslit you. Yeah, because I mentioned to you that like a week or so ago. And I was like, yeah, that just doesn't make any noise. And you're like, oh, I guess it doesn't. Oh, there's a sort of boss fight at the end of this level that really doesn't work.
Boss fights never work in Halo.
Yeah. Also, 420 Greasy Cuck is back. How'd he survive? apparently there's a post-credit scene for the first Halo that I didn't see.
Wait, 420 Greasy Cuck?
That's 343 Guilty Spark.
Oh. Yeah, no, he's like immortal.
Yeah, but like Halo exploded. To be fair, I was like unclear on how anybody like how did fucking Johnson survive or whatever that guy's name is.
He was not an important character in the first game, so honestly, that man that you saw as Johnson might not have been Johnson.
No, but he mentions having been there.
Yeah, I assume it's just that they all got off planet. Like Master Chief was the one who was like a race against the clock. Everyone else left like half an hour before.
It seems Master Chief was like, I'm the only one who survived. It doesn't really matter. I was just like surprised because I didn't see any explanation for it. Don't look at the screen yet. It's not time. Okay, yeah. We're waiting. Level 8. Wow, there's 2 Halos. Who'd have thunk it? The music at the beginning of this level.
There's 7.
Huh?
There's 7 Halos.
There's 2. There's a second Halo in Halo 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. The music in the beginning of this level sounds very similar to a song that's just a regular song from 1989 by Enya, which wigged me out for a second. To prove it, here's a clip of the song from the level. It's called Jeopardy, and it's in Halo 2 Anniversary.
Yeah, I know this song. This plays while you're on Delta Halo?
Yep.
You know what? Doesn't it play...
It plays a second time.
The tank section.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you hear this song, right?
Yeah, I hear it.
So let's jump over to the song Orinoco Flow by Enya. Here it is now.
Yeah, kinda.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Very similar.
You just know this song?
Yes.
Alright.
I was playing the level and going, is that fucking Orinoco Flow? Did they license the song Orinoco Flow to be in this level?
I don't know.
Because I hadn't heard it in a long time. It's in 8th grade.
Yeah.
It's the chorus of this song is like, sail away, sail away, sail away.
Is that song only in the Anniversary OST?
It sounds different, I think, in the original.
It sounds the same, but it's not. The composition is different. Your keyboard shut off.
Oh, shit.
Because I think I just saw the compose there, and I didn't see Marty's name. Halo 2 ODS OST Jeopardy. Extended. Second one.
No, that's still the Halo 2 Anniversary.
Okay, then the third one. That's Peril.
Peril.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, hold on. The original song's Peril.
Can you scroll down to the description? Oh, it just says Peril from Halo 2. Yeah, that sounds the same. It's just they took Marty's
They both
name
sound like Enya, but I think the Halo 2 Anniversary version's better, personally.
Because it's newer.
Yeah.
And also, I think...
It's just it's fuller.
I think the Halo 2 soundtrack is literally just Martin O'Donnell.
No, it's 2 people.
Oh,
but then the anniversary re-orchestration of all the songs, which I really love the re-orchestration because it's very much the same music, I find, but it's just fuller. Like we've got more of a band, or we'll have the choir come in with choirs.
Yeah.
Right? Fucking, it's great. But fucking Orinoco Flow, great song. I thought that was funny. It wigged me out when I was playing the level. I was like, what the fuck? Is this Orinoco Flow? No, I was like, oh, is this that song by Enya that's Sail Away, Sail Away, Sail Away? And then I had to Google it and figure out what the real song was and then wrote it down. But yeah, it's a good level, pretty fun. So moving on to level 9. Level 9, a little boring, TBH. There's a whole Bioshock section, but mostly going across the water to similar looking areas. I killed that regret guy, which was nice. This mission, that's 2 levels long, this and Delta Halo, kind of blend together, TBH. Moving on to level 10. I'm Arby again. We're in a different library, but it's not as ass.
Did Chief kill the Prophet of Regret?
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm Arby again, and then at the end he gets grabbed by the tentacle. And then we jump to Arby.
Yeah, Gravemind.
Yeah, but they only call him that in the level description. They never say the word Gravemind.
Yeah, I don't think they ever do.
I keep calling Arbiter Keith David Alien. That's the name of the actor, obviously. But also because Arbiter is clearly a job and title given to him, and we never learn what his real name is.
I think Halo 5.
Yeah. We never learn what his real name is in the game that I'm talking about. So anyway, MRB again. This level's like the library, but it's not as ass, but still kinda ass. It has a similar going through near identical rooms to fight the same enemies again and again vibe as in the first game, but paces it out with a couple moments where you see pretty stuff and the music makes you feel stuff. Level 11. Okay, this is like a continuation of the library level, but it kicks off with a fucking bang. You drive a tank around and the music hits. The song reminds me of the opening to the 90s Spider-Man cartoon. You know this Spider Blood, radioactive Spider Blood, Spider-Man. I didn't actually take the links down for this one or the names of the songs, so you're not going to get that moment here unless I decide to do it in post. So Ian won't hear it. The level as a whole kind of sucks, though, and I basically ran past every enemy because of how bad and boring it was. Also, let's just talk for a second. The checkpoints in this game are balls-shittingly bored. I'll beat an area and go to the next one and die and
Do you
get
want to
sent...
know the real name of the Arbiter?
What's his real name?
Thelvadam.
Thelvadam?
Yeah.
That's terrible. It's a bad name. I'm going to keep calling him
All
Keith David
Sangheili
Alien.
have names like that.
I'm going to keep calling him Keith David Alien.
There's also Thelladami and Ripa Morami.
So, the checkpoints in this game are balls-shittingly borked. I'll beat an area and go to the next one and die and get sent way back, but on the third or fourth time, I'll randomly get a checkpoint, sometimes mid-fight.
This is how Halo works, actually.
It's
It's
really
not
bad.
mid-fight. It's the game will be like, this guy needs a checkpoint, and then they'll wait for a moment where the game thinks you're truly like there's no chance of you dying, so you can't get soft locked. So like you can sit in one spot where and you've killed all the enemies for like 5 minutes and you'll never get a checkpoint sometimes.
I hate it.
It's
so bad.
They should have just had scripted spots to do it, because if you die 5 times off of if you respawn and you die really quickly 5 times in a row, it sends you back a checkpoint.
Yeah, it's like really frustrating.
It's a safety measure to stop you from getting soft locked. But
yeah, I find it personally very frustrating because it's just I'll go through 5 rooms in a row of guys and die once, and then have to go through again and again and get stuck on one of the early ones.
It's
you know what I mean?
No one likes this system. It's they put in a system for something that they could have just put in as here, this is the set location where you get a checkpoint.
Yeah, that would fix it. If walking out of the door of a room triggered a checkpoint every time.
Or after you finish clearing the room and the final enemy's dead and there's no more explosions, checkpoint.
Right?
Yeah. Because walking through the room, out of the room, you could enter another encounter, and then if you got a checkpoint right there and you were on legendary, you just kept getting headshot.
There's usually hallways between rooms.
Yeah.
You'll do a room full of dudes, you'll walk into an empty room, and then you'll do a room full of dudes. Mm-hmm. That's the Halo pacing. Here's the return of your favorite segment from the last time. You ready, Ian?
Is it the driving segment?
5 numbers of 5 games that came out in 2004 that are better than Halo 2.
Oh, fuck you.
GTA San Andreas.
All right,
Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. Sly 2 Band of Thieves. Katamari Damacy.
Okay.
Spider-Man 2.
The movie, the video game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thug 2. SMT 3, Jack 3, Drakengard,
I feel like this
1,
is more than 5.
Battlefront 1, Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3.
I'm not
Half-Life
giving it to
2,
Battlefront 1.
Half-Life 2, Snake Eater, Minish Cap, Zero Mission, Metroid Prime 2, and Sonic Heroes.
God damn, there were some good games in 2004, and Halo 2 is a top among those.
You said Halo. I put Minish Cap for you.
Oh, I love Minish Cap. But you said Thug 2, Jack 2.
Jack 3.
Jack 3.
Budokai 3.
But is that the board game one?
No, that's the open world one.
Okay, better. But
Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. Come on.
yeah, but that's not Deadlocked.
Up Your Arsenal's better than Deadlocked.
I never
people
finished
say.
Up Your Arsenal because I was a stupid child.
Okay. Spider-Man 2.
It's all right.
Come on, it's Spider-Man 2.
I was never a big fan of Spider-Man 2, to be honest.
GTA fucking San Andreas.
Was not good at that game. Literally, it was Thug 2 and Minish Cap for me.
Not even Zero Mission?
Which one, Metroid?
Yeah.
Is that the one that's kind
It's
of...
Metroid 1 remake on GTA.
Kind of. Yeah, no, yeah, I like that one.
Yeah. And Prime
That's
2.
the one where you do Zero Suit, Samus. I didn't play Metroid Prime.
Yeah, I know, but that's for other people, you know? Mm-hmm. Although I will admit here that the quick change to hate might just be coming from, not a real form of criticism, but just, I'm getting bored of the game and the gameplay style doing this so shortly after Halo 1 vibe. At this point, I was feeling kind of apathetic when I was doing this level. Level 12. I am a monument to all your sins.
Sick line.
Fuck yeah. Great cutscene. Great moment. And I'm Chief McBad awesome. Voice acting again.
Is that the first scene where Chief and Arbiter are in the same room?
Yeah.
Oh, so you do call him John Halo. You call him John Halo, but like...
No, I said Chief McBad voice acting?
No, I know. But since you were saying what's his name? Keith David Arbiter.
Yeah.
Master Chief is also a title.
Keith David Alien.
Keith David Alien.
Yeah.
Master Chief is also a title, but you're calling him John Halo.
Yeah, John Halo.
Which technically his title is John Sierra.
Honestly,
117.
Can I be honest?
What?
Johnny Sevens. Or Johnny Sevs. It's a good name. I've never heard somebody say that, but Johnny Sevs.
Johnny Sevs?
That's what I'm going to say from now on, except for not. I don't have it written down.
You'll forget.
I'll forget. So anyway, this level's pretty cool, but this is another level where you put you in a bunch of really hard rooms full of enemies that are way easier if I just walk past without shooting at them. Is this the way that the game's meant to be played? The music in this level...
But that's how we play it.
The music in this level is good, but it's too long. The level's a long level. It's not super fun. Level 13. I'm Keith again. This level is much better, save for a couple areas where
I don't know why I like it. I like the Arbiter just being called Keith.
I'm going to call him Keith.
Yeah.
His name's Keith.
Yeah.
I don't care. The other
what's
name's
the
too hard to
Arbiter's name?
remember.
Valvadim? No, it's Keith.
It's Keith. But yeah, the checkpoints completely fucked me a lot in level 13. Not much more to say than that.
Yeah.
Good level. Level 14. I'm Chief again. Sorry, I'm Johnny Sevs again. And I noticed in the last few levels that as the game goes on, the enemies get much more bullet spongy, which is probably why I was saying enemies are easier at the beginning.
Yeah,
because I think they just get more health over the course of the game.
No, they don't. What happens is brutes show up. And what brutes don't have shields except for brute high chieftains, which are brutes that wear armor. I don't think they're in Halo 2.
There's the guys with the flags.
That's brute high chieftains in that one, but in Halo 3 they're actually wearing like
I don't know what any enemy is called in this game because it never tells you.
They
say brutes and elites a lot in this game.
Elites?
They didn't say any names of any types of enemy in the last game.
Okay, yeah, that's all in the data and stuff.
Yeah.
The elites are the Sangheili.
Yeah.
The brutes are the Ripamee or some shit. I don't remember. I just looked up the name.
Remember.
But it doesn't matter because they're brutes, but they don't have shields. They just have an inflated health pool.
Those characters have way too much health.
Yeah, they can. I think you're right because they can survive like a shotgun point blank at higher.
They can survive a clip of a shotgun.
Yeah,
they can survive. They can survive 3 direct hits with their own gun.
Yeah,
their brute fucking grenade launcher. Like it's fucking ridiculous.
It's brute shot.
Sorry,
yeah.
It's a grenade launcher.
Yeah. So the thing is with the Covenant, like when you're fighting the elites, you want to have a plasma weapon.
Yeah,
because plasma weapons melt their shields, and for everyone else,
there's that part of the game where I was doing that, and I was like fucking popping around. One of my favorite things to do was I had a regular plasma rifle and a fucking elite plasma, whatever it's called,
the red one.
The red one.
Yeah.
And so dual wielding those, and you can just like the red one shoots fast, but the other one shoots slow. So when the red one's like charging, the other one still has enough ammo to keep shooting. And then when this one's charging, the red one's back. And so you're like, fuck yeah, blah, 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 blah. And it's so good. You just bop shields.
Man, I completely forgot something in my weeks.
What?
I played Super Hot VR.
We'll get it to the next week.
Yeah. I'll probably have it done by next week. So
that game's great.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so
it's the most innovative shooter in years.
Sure.
No, dude, never mind.
Okay, whatever.
Super Hot.
Yeah, so fucking brutes, I think you can actually, if you headshot them with the battle rifle, I think it's just a one-hit kill. Well, if you get all 4 shots.
Yeah, see, I can't, but it's so hard to find battle rifles in most levels at this point.
Yeah.
Like
that's all Halo games. It's like
literally found one.
It's weird that human weapons are so fucking powerful, but despite the fact that we are like as a species in the universe, so behind everyone else.
Yeah. I guess it's because, like, real hard to fuck up a literal piece of metal stabbing you.
Yeah.
Very fast.
Where the Covenant is just like, yeah, we have these weird, like, green needles and also the pink needles, but fuck that nonsense. We're going to carry around this blue piss gun all the time, which is only effective against us.
Yeah, we created a weapon, created a perfect defense for that weapon, and then created a weapon to destroy that perfect defense for it.
Yeah.
So let's see. We got blah, blah, blah. Guns don't get much stronger, even though enemies get more bullet spongy. And then partway through level 14, there's a cool dark area that's like kind of spooky, which is fun. It's a pretty good level. And of course, Chief at the end is like, I'm going to leave Cortana and I'm going to go on the big Eiffel Tower or spaceship. So now we're on. Why are you looking at me like that?
Nothing. I've just realized I've been leaving marks on this the whole time.
Oh. I thought you were looking at me for Eiffel Tower spaceship.
Oh, no, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, I know what the thing's called.
Yeah.
I knew what the thing's called. I found out cutscenes later what the thing was actually called.
Yeah.
Because they don't really mention that that's what it's called.
The way the thing looks,
later.
it looks like it shouldn't be that big, but I know that it's
Is
massive.
it supposed to be massive?
It is.
It looks just like a normal spaceship size.
Really? I swear it's like the size of a Covenant cruiser when you're inside of it. Wait, do you
You
even
don't go
play
inside
of it?
That's
You just
that
hang
must be
out on
free.
it.
Like, no, you get to the end of the level. The last time you play as Master Chief, you go on a teleporter to get onto it. And then the cutscene starts.
Oh, fuck, I forgot. Yeah,
And
you
then
never get to play on that thing.
Then level 15. Woo! Last level. I'm Keith again, and it starts with a dope song and a tank section. Big chunks of this level are reused from the last Arbiter one, though. There is a Banshee section that kind of sucks, because it's super slow, and enemies can just lock the fuck onto you, even when you're going fast. There's like a boss fight. Yeah.
Did you use the dodge rolls and stuff?
Yeah, but they're like, it's a canyon. It's a kind of small area. So I felt, when I was doing dodge rolls, I fucking kept bumping into shit.
Man, just wait till you get to Halo Reach.
Is it worse?
No, there's a space dogfight section.
Yeah.
And it's a guy. Well, okay. I've only played Halo Reach on Legendary recently, and it's a goddamn nightmare. You literally like die instantly. So there's like debris, and you like I had to hide among it the whole time.
That's cool.
I don't know. It might be more fun on normal, but I had a rough time. But it's not in a corridor. Like there's a big fucking part.
Yeah, this area it sucks because you're super slow because you're escorting the big AT-AT thing.
Scarab.
I'm pretty sure it's called an AT-AT. There's a boss fight. There's like a boss fight at the end here, and it's very unclear what to do when you're fighting the guy. Apparently, he's got a shield, and it goes down sometimes, and it's glowing. But man, does nobody tell you how to make it go down, which, as far as I'm aware, it just does randomly.
Like the single boss fight in Halo 3 is better, I'll tell you that.
It's just randomly goes down, and then you shoot him, but he has a lot of health because he's like triple or quadruple the fucking health of a regular brute for some reason.
Because he's a big brute.
But it fucking sucks. It's not fun. It's lame. It's so bad.
It's hard to do.
I was playing it earlier today, and I was like, I just want to beat the fucking game. I know this is the last thing.
I'm not dropping it to easy. I'm not that much of a bitch.
Dropping. No, it doesn't let you. You have to play through the game on one difficulty, or else you have to start the game over again on the difficulty.
I don't think that's right.
That's right.
No. Disagree.
I tried to do it with Halo 1. So yeah, anyway, I did beat him because he sucks, and it's that boss fight fucking sucks. It's like and there's no fucking Warthog section at the end of this game.
Bummer.
Yeah. The last thing you do is fight an annoying, hard for the wrong reasons boss fight, and then the game's over. And then Master Chief is like, so what are you fucking doing over here, buddy? And it's like, finishing the fight. And it's like, what is happening? Like, what? This is really unclear. You got onto the fucking arc thing. Like, you got on. You did it.
Yeah.
You did the thing.
But now he's got to finish the fight.
It's super anticlimactic because it's not super clear what he's doing. He's like just on one spaceship.
I think it's they knew they were like they knew that it would that there's going to be a Halo 3.
Oh, they knew. I'm not saying they didn't know.
But like
I'm
with
saying,
Halo 1, they didn't know. So
I'm
they
saying
were like
at
they
the
made
end,
an ending.
it's super it's super anticlimactic because as far as I can tell, I did it. They launched the spaceship. They're like, the only thing that can activate all the Halos is that spaceship, and I'm like, well, Master Chief's there. He did it. We won. He got on it. It's like he's on the. What does he just shoot all the people in the spaceship? Like it's not. He could do it.
Yeah.
He just shoot. He does.
He's done it multiple times.
He did it. Like he won. Like it's over. Like it's. Why do we have to finish the fight? And then the game's over. It's like it seems like there's literally only one thing left to do.
Just kill all the people on the ship.
Just kill all the people on the ship.
I'm crashing this plane with no survivors.
Yeah. He's there, just kill everybody. Just destroy the machine that can turn the Halos on. Like, it's just one thing. There's literally one spaceship.
Yeah. This is just an oversight.
Just put a C4 on the wall. Just one, and then all the...
doesn't have C4.
Whatever. Like, all the fucking air will suck out, all the bad guys will die, and then it's over.
Chief can also have, like a magnet, has, like, magnets in his boots. He could just turn those on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Problem solved. Halo 3 is 1 level long.
It's just doing that.
It's just that. It's just 1 level.
Yeah.
15-minute campaign.
It's not... There's still problems.
I mean, they do have to do the fucking whatever.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. Like, it's just like, he's just on one spaceship. Like,
I have a prediction for your playthrough of Halo 3.
hate or love?
I think you'll enjoy it a lot more because the story is more important, and then also you have a partner and the Arbiter. He's like actually with you on missions.
Oh, that's cool.
But
I like Keith. I just don't like playing as him.
you don't have to anymore. You
Good.
play the entire game as Master Chief, and Arbiter is like the secondary.
Also, I didn't mention this, but why does the invisibility replace the flashlight? Like, invisibility is inherently better than a flashlight, but in certain situations, a flashlight is much better.
Yeah, it becomes equipment in not a flashlight. Flashlight's just a thing you get to keep as Master Chief.
Yeah.
But in Halo 3, you get to pick up equipment things.
Well, there was an invisibility power-up in Halo 1.
Yeah, that's a power-up. This is like a thing that you pick up and you can walk around, and if you press X, you use it.
Okay, I do have a little bit more here.
Okay.
Gravemind chilling with Cortana is interesting. The little cutscene you get. Mm-hmm. That's more exciting for me for a sequel, because it's like, Gravemind's cool. Gravemind's cool. He's the coolest character. He's my favorite character.
But he has the coolest line.
He gets the multiple coolest lines.
Yeah.
And his design's sick. He's fucking
Anyways,
awesome.
the level you're going to hate in Halo 3 is the 8th mission.
Sure.
It's called Cortana.
In conclusion, Halo 2 is a much better game than Halo 1. While ultimately still a very basic FPS that never really evolves or changes through the campaign, it's still
What are you
pretty
talking
fun.
about? Dual wielding.
You get that from Mission 1.
Yeah, but it's evolved from Halo 1.
Yeah, but what I mean is throughout the game, like, that never really changed. Nothing changes. You know what I mean? Like, never really gets different. You never really have to switch what the gameplay is. But you never have to change your tactics. The brutes are like elites, except they have more health, so you need to spend more time walking backwards away from them.
And also they're more aggressive and they charge at you.
Yeah, but like ultimately it still feels like nothing changes. There's no real new guns throughout the game. There's no real new abilities throughout the game. You know what I mean?
Well, there's the SMG. There's the battle rifle.
But those things, you get those in level 1.
The brute shot.
The brute shot shows that you're right. One new gun shows
The
up.
red plasma rifle.
Red plasma rifle is the same gun but red.
When does the plasma carbine show up?
In like level 2.
Well, there you go.
Well, but it's still like nothing.
The Goss Hog.
Excuse me.
The shitty four-person.
What I'm saying is like
warthog.
it never. Yeah, fuck that. That thing sucks. All the fucking alien things suck to drive.
The brute ones are good though. Halo 3.
Okay.
Like that.
What I'm trying to say is, it's still a very basic, bare bones FPS. You can't run. You can't wall run.
Running
you can't do
sucks.
fun shit. You can't can't do sick double jumps. Can't do the melee attacks. All suck and they're not fun to do. There's shitty stealth sometimes. It's very basic.
The melee
it's bare
only,
bones.
is good in multiplayer, and that's about it.
It's very
And to beat the shit out of a grunt or a jackal.
Sure. But what I'm trying to say, basic, it's bare bones. It's inherently not something that I love. It's still pretty fun. I'm just not a big fan of the genre. So in order for me to actually like something in it, it really has to jump out at me and surprise me. I will continue my journey through the Halo franchise, but I'm going to take a big break because goddamn partway through this game, I got really apathetic about it because I was like, fuck this, god damn it. And it was around level 11.
Cool. I can't wait to hear about your adventures through Halo 3, coming probably in a month or so.
Probably in a month or so, because I do really want to finish Tony Hawk and Avengers, because those games are cool and
then
fun.
we also have all the Mario games coming out.
All the Mario fucking games. I really want to check out Tell Me Why, because I love cool emotional shit that's like happy to be that.
I don't.
You don't have to. There's a difference between you thinking something's not for you and something's bad.
What do you mean? If it's not for me, it's bad. I am the gamer. I am the quintessential gamer.
You can't steal someone else's bed.
No, he stole it from me.
How dare you? He's much older than you.
And
Therefore, he's right.
I went into the past at some point in my life and I beat young Lawrence Sontag at like a fighting game and said, "That's right, bitch, I'm the quintessential gamer."
But when you went back in time, had you already seen a Funhouse video before you decided to go back?
Yeah, but then I went
All right,
back
there
and
you
I
go.
became
Then you
the
still
original.
stole it.
No. Also, Autumn Farrell at one point was also the quintessential gamer, and Alana Pierce was.
You're right.
If you sit behind the computer, you're a quintessential gamer.
Sure, but I mean, he was the first. It's a legacy character thing.
Too bad.
It's like Blue Beetle, right? Sure, it was Ted Cord first,
Fuck off, whatever. Yeah,
but then Jaime Reyes became the Blue Beetle. Anyway, in conclusion, I'd love to say the Halo franchise is bad, and if you like it, you're stupid.
I'm gonna fucking smash this mug in your head.
Don't. Anyway, that's it. That's it for the Special Boners episode. If you want to follow us, you know where to find us. This is a bonus episode. Thanks so much for listening. If you want more Spoilercast style content, vote with your wallet and your views. Bye-bye.